Melody Vasel's top 100 games of all time. Melody Vasel's top 100 games of all time.
It's us. We're back. We're talking about more games.
Woohoo!
Are you ready?
Yep.
Hey, this is the top 100 list of all time, folks. And today we're looking at Melody's number 70 to 61. So some pretty lousy games, but Melody likes them. Well, some people like them. Here we go.
Number 70. Apples to apples.
Apples to apples. Well, I think it's safe to say, Melody, that you may not be the only one with that on your list. A lot of people had that on their list. In fact, the People's Choice, they put that at 149. So, Melody likes it better than most people do. Why is Apples to Apples a great game?
I like Apples to Apples because I like how you like play hard and try to think it is the best description. Sometimes you don't even have the right word, and sometimes you still win even if you don't have a good word, which happened to me sometimes. But I liked how there are some funny things, some boring things, which I didn't even know what they meant. But it was a really good game to play.
All right. Very easy, very simple game for everyone to play. There's Apples Apples Jr., there's Bible Apples Apples, there's Apple Apple Pears, there's all kinds of Apples to Apples, and we have them all.
Number 69. Pizza Theory.
Is pizza good?
Yep.
I think we can all agree that pizza's good. Although I'm going to say that it's overrated in buying something for when there's a get-together. I'm getting a little tired of people saying, let's eat pizza. We always do that. Let's eat something else. But anyway, Pizza Theory is a game in which you have a board, and on that board you'll be placing a cutter, a line on that board each turn. And then you're trying to make it so that in each of the areas that's cut by these three lines, it's a three-player game, if you have the most in that area, then you will capture the pieces in the other area. Why do you like Pizza Theory?
I like Pizza Theory because the game looked really cool, and I like the way how you put down the slicer to like try. And sometimes there's like 3 little pieces and then 1 huge piece, or all equally sized pieces, a little. But it was a really fun game to play, and I won several times, and I just really like the art and how to play it.
All right.
68. Change the horses.
Now, Melody, who wins more often when we play each other, me or you?
Me.
Okay, that's fine. I will disagree with her answer. But do you want to win Change Horses?
No.
Wait, but I think I can say that Melody wins Change Horses more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Which means you lose.
Yeah.
Yes. So I win.
No.
I'm
Wait,
confused.
What?
All right. What is Change Horses? Change Horses is a horse race.
When you try to lose.
Yeah, you want your horse to lose. If your horse is in last place, you win. Why do you like this?
First of all, I like the part where you're trying to get your horse to get last, because I don't know
You're so
why.
used to it, so it's easy for you?
No, because I don't know why. I like the part where the horses are like running and there's different types of horses. I like the artwork was pretty cool.
Yeah, the artwork looks good.
And the track was also cool.
All right.
And the game was really cool.
All right, so you just said cool like 4 times.
I know.
All right.
This game is cool.
This game is cool. Change Horses.
Number 67. Here I go.
Key Largo. It's a game about diving for treasure.
Woohoo! Go treasure.
Have you ever dove for treasure?
No.
Have you ever been to Key Largo?
No. Yes.
Yes. I hope so. We live really close to Key Largo now, so this is kind of interesting for us to be close to a place where we live. It's only 40 minutes away from us. But Key Largo is a crazy place where people are diving for treasure and there's monsters down there. So you can dive in the shallow area.
And you can even protect yourself from the
That's
monsters.
true. You can protect yourself from the monsters. And you can dive in the shallow area and get some treasure. You can dive in the deep area and get great treasure, but you have to watch for monsters. Why do you like this game?
First of all, I really like the divers. They look really funny.
Yeah, it is funny artwork.
Yeah. I like how there's monsters and treasure. This is your treasure. Treasure looks cool.
Treasure always looks cool. I want real treasure.
Yeah, too bad.
Thank you.
Moving around the board, trying to get to different areas. I thought that was a lot of fun. And then trying to buy the pikes and other things to help you with the diving, like the pikes against the monsters, for example. It was a really, really good game.
This is a game I'm absolutely shocked on. Didn't show up at the People's Choice list at all. But I'm not surprised. But I'm surprised that it hasn't taken off. I mean, well, granted, Titanic Games isn't really doing anything these days. But this is an absolutely superb family game. You should certainly check it out.
Number 66, basketball.
Now, Melody is a renowned basketball player. Are you?
Yeah.
Well, you got to play in one
Yeah.
game last season, right? Oh, but hey,
Apple!
a couple.
Yeah.
Well, it's 6th grade. But eventually you get to play in more of them. Basketball tryouts are really soon, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyhow, basketball is not really the focus of this game. Not playing basketball, but
It's more
getting the
like
best
getting the
basketball
players.
team.
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you like basketball? By the way, real quick, it's an auction game where you're trying to auction different players, and each season you want to have the best players.
Come on. I like this game because the players look really funny and some are really good, some are really, really bad, like the mummy looking guy, which,
Not just a guy wrapped in bandages.
yeah, he looks like a mummy. But they look weird
Okay. Weird.
and funny. But I like playing this game because trying to buy the different players, trying to get the best team and the most money.
That's right. Sometimes you want a player who might not give you the best skills, but he brings in extra money
And you
because
might
the
want to buy
crowd
them
love
at
him.
this a good level because some
That's true.
levels, like
Some
this guy-
seasons they do better at the beginning of their career. Some players do better at the end of their career.
Yeah. And then you get different types of rewards, which I thought were really cool, and it was a really fun game, like the different teams.
Yeah, I'm really surprised this is another game that hasn't really taken off, but it's a really fun auction game, Basket Boss.
Number 65 is Small World. Small, 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 small world.
It's a small world after all.
Now, you realize that everybody who watches is going to be really annoyed at you for getting that song in their head because they'll never get it out. Do you like the Small World ride?
No,
Why?
it's boring. This game is not boring.
That's right. The Small World. Melody is not a. She likes to go to amusement parks not to see stuff, but to ride death-defying rides. Small World is a world of slaughter, not laughter. And we have Small World Underground and Small World Great Dames and Small World. There's tons of Small World stuff we have. And basically, you're fighting over a small area of land. And you're trying to control the area as fast as you can, and you get
This game's
points.
very heavy.
And if your civilization isn't doing so hot, you can put them in decline and start a new one. Why do you like Small World? And why are you showing the back of the box?
Because you're not showing how it looks. The
Okay.
back shows how it looks.
All right, well, there you go. That makes more sense. Go ahead. Why do you like it?
I like this game because the different types of characters that you can play are really cool, and each time you always get like a different type of character. Like one day you might get the slaughter fairies, and the next time woodland fairies or something like that. Also, trying to take over the world is kind of fun. Trying to defeat the players that don't exist, and then trying to figure out how to conquer the world with the two different teams that you have, and then sadly, you can't have more teams than that. It should.
I think so. But
Yeah.
that's okay. It's still very interesting. And one of the things that this game does really well is it scales from 2 to 5 people. The 2-player game is just as much fun as a 5-player game. So
I like
that's
the building your own board.
yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the newest one, to build your own board. Anyway, Small World.
Number 64, Excel!
Etc. Do you like tic-tac-toe?
Yes.
Now, if Melody and I play tic-tac-toe, who's gonna win?
Me.
Well, really, no,
My trick. My trick.
no,
you
not
will.
not etc. Tic-tac-toe, regular tic-tac-toe. Who will win? No. If
don't know.
both people are good in tic-tac-toe, it always ends in a tie.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's a waste of time. Etc. is impossible to end in a tie. Somebody's going to win because you're putting X's and O's on the board, but you only have so many pieces. And
3.
You only have 3 pieces, right? And at the end of your turn, you must take one of your pieces off the board and put it in a new spot, a different spot. First person to get 3 in a row wins. Why would you like such a dull game?
It's not dull.
You're right, it's not.
I like the part where you move the pieces around trying to get a 3 in a row. And it's very, very complicated because I think once we played a really, 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 really long game before because we're just like getting confused of, okay, I'm putting it here. Maybe I win. No, he blocked it. Now what do I do?
Now, Melody, you beat your sisters in most games, right?
Yeah, but that's because
What about etc.?
I beat them in that game.
Okay, see? Lies. Your
Maybe I
sisters
won once.
your sisters beat you just as much as you beat them in etc. It's a great equalizer. Anyway, that's etc.
Number 63, Tropics.
You know, I was actually really surprised, Melody, that this made your list. But I'm glad. I guess you like it. It's a new one from last year. This is the first one on Pizza Theory. This is the second one that's new on your list from this 10. Trepex is basically the game of dots and squares where you try to control spots on the board, and it's really nice
Red and
with
blue.
wooden pieces. But it's basically the same thing. Make a box. You put your mark inside it. The first person, whoever has more marks of theirs at the end of the game, wins. Why do you like this game?
Actually, I don't really know because just playing it, I had a fun time. I liked the part where you just made the lines and trying to get things. It was a really simple game, and unlike the others, I liked it the most. Then I don't know why. It's just so much fun to play.
Hey, that's a good reason sometimes. I think sometimes we like games and we're asked to quantify why we like them, and I can't tell you why I like it. It was just fun. Fair enough. Trapex.
Number 62, Coco.
Is a game that's like Scrabble, but with colors, where you're putting blocks down and you're trying to match shapes or match colors. Why would you like a game with no words in it?
When I first played this game, I was really confused, and I couldn't even play it because I'm just like, what do I do? But now I can play it against my dad a lot easier. I'm not going to say who won or lost because it's equal against each other. Even though I'm pretty sure I won most.
All right. Just talk about the game.
I like the different shapes. They were weird. Unlike shapes now, they had like, I don't even know what to say. On the black tiles, I thought that was really cool. Like the brightish colors on black, I thought that was a good combination.
If you want to get new people into a game, then Quirkle is a really good one for that purpose. It's very easy to play and has really chunky wooden bits. Very nice. Sometimes.
Number 61, Orcos Up.
Okay, Melody, I'm looking at your list here, and your list has changed a lot as time goes by. But most of the games on your list are not kids games anymore. Not that we consider kids games,
I'm growing up.
too much. I need to buy more clothes again. But Orders Up is this one, and that is a kids game for sure. You're basically just putting a meal down, and then you have to get the food, and then hit the bell and say Orders Up. Why would you like this game? It's kind of a kids game, right?
Yeah, but also a more older kid. But I like this game especially because of the bell. I like the part where you rung the bell, and I also like the part where you're rushing around trying to get the orders before other people got theirs. getting the different type of menus from the apparently customers, and it was just a fun, slow, and fast-paced at the same time.
Well, there you have it. So that's orders up. Folks, that's 10 more games. Next time on Friday, we'll be halfway there. And we'll be halfway done another year. But don't worry about us. There's lots more to talk about. If you're bored with this list, and I can certainly understand why you would be, you can go check out my top
I don't
100.
know, but it's true.
And you can check out the People's Choice Top 100. Both of those are published simultaneously, all three of them, and you can find out complete lists of the game, along with links to reviews of them at our website at dicetower.com. Anyway, until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and that's it.
Melody Vasel's top 100 games of all time.
You didn't
Hey.
let me say my name!
There's a reason for that.
By the way, I'm Melody Vasel, and this was the Dice Tower.